Hello, greetings. Thank you for joining us. Of course, some are still hooking on for a live stream. Tomorrow is, if all works out, I'm gonna channel Enki. We'll research that some more, who that is. I'm not quite understanding who I'm connecting to. I mean, I can technically connect to it now, but I want to understand Enki a little bit more. I'm not quite. I got to, anyway. That'll be tomorrow, and tomorrow is the end of the world special. What a great day for that. So those that already don't care much for me as it is, we're just gonna light that flame and make it even bigger than it was before. Shit. And to go to that a little bit, I guess I've heard some hecklers that are out there just going after channelers. I already made a video of that. It's on my Patreon. I'm not going to go into details too much. It's not worth it. But I guess somebody's going to start going after channelers and just think they know everything and everybody else doesn't know it. They're not really trolls, but they just think they know everything, and that's going to be interesting. So, no, it's out there. That's alright. Basically, yeah, it's the same old, basically. It's like, I don't talk about this every video I did, but yeah, you obviously gotta use your own intuitions. Don't take everything I'm saying for, stone truth. I don't know. They're just channel, it's a channel message, so go by what you are feeling. But I don't say that every single time. I feel like if I can hit the record button, say something. And some are getting kind of, I guess when you get, I'm not that big, not really, spiritual community-wise, but at least I wanted to go into that a little bit. This is like, and I do mention this, not every video, but I do say, go by what you're picking up on. I don't know, I'm not getting everything, I don't know everything, I'm not, my viewership's a lot smaller than a lot of others, so it's like, yeah. It's great to be loved out there by some that aren't very loving, but it's okay. That's part of the process. Everybody has their own point of view. So either way, it's fine. Okay, tonight's connection. Yeah, spirit. Yeah, last night was Spirit Guide. That might have been a little bit heavy for some, maybe, possibly, or maybe not. It was definitely not where I was expecting that to go through, but yeah, that's another thing that I was being accused of not going for. I mean, I don't know what these people come back. Do you know what I do when they say shit about me? But anyway, they don't go into like the hard truth and all that. I don't mention people by name and all that, but whatever. But I think last night was one of those I really went into. Of course, I channeled the deep state, channeled the president, the secret president, if you want to believe it or not. But I guess I'm just have a tunnel vision. That's fine. And I don't remember everything else. I'm getting accused of everything under the sun, but that's fine. That is okay. That is a free world. It's I don't know where this channel is going future-wise. I'm still quite small compared to the audience of the world. There's only so much I can handle right now. Especially I have a work environment. I have to go to work and do this and answer questions and stuff like that. You get kind of burned out from everything. So I got enough. I got enough as it is. So it's juggling well. Any more probably. Any more attention. That's another thing. Is any more attention if the channel grew up, what really blew up, I don't know. I don't know where that's going to. I don't think my direction is fully into channeling either, because I have the rabbit, even if that is still in its infancy. The radio show, which I'm kind of doing a hiatus week. I'm kind of calming down. This is kind of like take it easy. I've been kind of doing a lot of stuff, and I gotta pull back. So next one's going to be on Sunday. Sunday 8 o'clock Eastern. I have a special guest for that. Of course, I got to figure out how to get the system work for that. I'll test that out. I'm trying new things on trying a new system. So about Blog Talk, so see how it goes. It's going to be on Spreaker. I put a link out there. I can always do a video on that. So yeah, I'm kind of stepped back a little bit because so yeah. All right, tonight's communication connection. Enki, I was going to save that for tomorrow because I was going to put in the title. So I'll just say that for tomorrow. It's Enki, you have your whole day. You have not a whole day, but you have your whole video to yourself or something like that. Of course, you have to share it with the end of the world. There, it sounds right. I figured I would celebrate the end of the world before the end of the world. Always some are saying it. And the belief system there is just yeah, quite heavy, as you can see. So yeah, well, I guess it's raining now. That's nice. Yeah, a few things. Yeah, today I was kind of taking it easy and connecting more to the guides. Another thing about connecting to guides, a lot of people are having difficulties with that. I don't have all the answers. Today I went on a walk, a nature walk, a very short one because the sun was blazing pretty heavily. Nice hot day, but I felt God's energy, or Prime Creator, however you wanted to call him, and I felt God crying, which is interesting. I don't feel something like that. No, it wasn't. Yeah, and of course others out there. Oh, that was a manipulation. No, I don't think it was a manipulation. I give up. I surrender. I really do surrender. You just can't win, can you? I just want to be a Smurf. I wonder what life of being a Smurf is like, because you know, when you hear this and that, and you know, I'm just a small guy in this whole picture, and I guess I gotta get used to it. But anyway, enough of that. Yeah, I felt God crying. Yeah, it says, okay, I was going to connect to my guides. I'm out in nature. I felt God instead. I felt him. Well, crying meaning that those that are here are helping with the awakening. That kind of gave them. They're not kind of, but giving yourself to others, giving yourself to humanity, and I just felt this sorrow from. I know some people say God doesn't cry, give up. I really do surrender. I truly do surrender. But either way, that's what I felt. I mean, I believe God has a lot of emotions, feelings. Like how many people, of course, maybe cries all the time, but you know, a lot of us are coming here. We don't really have the most comfortable existence. Life isn't, you know, it's hard, and we're not the body type you want to be, or the family we want to be in, or whatever it is, or living where we want to be. But we are where you need to be, or you know what is there needs, and it's hard, lonely. We can go on and on with that, but many are here to give themselves to the earth or the ascension. I'm one of them. I don't like, and that's the thing about getting heckled a little bit. Kind of gave me a little bit more soul reflection of like, before I got into all of this, life wasn't really going anywhere. I had no direction. I was trying to make a cartoon, which I'm going to go into, like the Jake, the rabbit, was where I was been working on that for years. Of like I want to do my own Family Guy or South Park or whatever, but you know, you're gonna love this though, because this is going into the rabbit eventually. I can give it now. Before I got involved with any of this, because I have a sketch of it, but I don't need to show it right now. But it's this. I'm only going to give. Well, I guess I'll give the whole thing. It doesn't matter. I was going to hold some stuff back. But screw it. Yeah, it was basically. You're gonna love this. Now, just remember, this is before I just started channeling or anything. This is year, I don't know, 2012, I want to say, something like that. I found it as an animation program. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Go Animate, and you can make, you can make little cartoons, and you can add the text, and it's that robotic text or robotic voice. So I created a little TV show, like a mock-up. It was called Alan's World, and basically the you know, I had to, you know, of course he was kind of snarky to everybody and the whole thing. He was like a black ops scientist. It's like, yeah, that's for family programming. And so it's like, okay, and it was kind of dark, but whatever. So I made another version of it, so I added a family to it. You know, it's like, make it like South Park, or not like that, but like Family, you know, Family Guy or something like that. So I have a family. So the family, if someone wants to steal it, go right ahead. I doubt anybody's going to steal that. But the father's a black ops scientist. He can't remember anything. He married a Russian, and the Russian spy, so she kind of put something into him to make him forget who he is. Yeah, it sounds like very family entertainment. And he has a family, and he has a llama who's a cook, and the father sometimes remembers who he is. And there's an alien that him and the llama battle. Gets even better. See, the dad can't remember anything, so he's used to be a black ops scientist working on alien stuff, you know. And then remember, this is before I channeled any of this, and you know, he did, you know, talk to aliens all the time. It was no big deal. So now he gets glimpses of this stuff, so he builds like a theme park of stuff that he's remembering, and he lives on the theme park, you know. So. And so the whole adventure is that, and the kids have their, I'm not going to go into that, they have their stuff going on, they have a side plot with that too. So that's all before I got involved with this. So yeah, glimpses of the future of doing this now. So it's kind of funny. That's all going to go into the rabbit eventually. It's on its way. It's on its creative table. By the time that it gets the rabbit and all that, somebody can steal it. Good luck with that. It's like, you're right. Nobody's helpless. I was going to close that door on that really fast. By the time that, if anybody does steal that, that'll be in the comic eventually. So go right ahead. And I can't think you could steal ideas for that anyway. But. So yeah, that's so isn't that funny though? And now I'm doing this. Never saw it. So I've had glimpses of this stuff before I ever got involved with it, but never had any idea. So yeah, just kind of gave me a little inroad from yesterday or whatever day it was, getting heckled, and that kind of gave me a reflection of where we are today. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful in some shape or form, or not. Yeah, Alien Disclosure event and the Spirit Guide. I already forgot the title. Spirit Guide Awakenings. For those that are new to all this, if you're still here. Let's see if this is gonna work. Hello there. We got private sessions. We have it throughout the week. This is the scheduler. Google Hangout, Zoom, and channeling by phone. Yeah, Spirit Social. The same thing with questions as it is on the other site. And I forget where it's at. And there's other channelers and viewers that I recommend. The Patreon also, if you want to support the channel. Also, I've had a video update today. We have the social network here if you want to post aliens or whatever you got. And here's the rabbit, the pride and joy of this operation behind the scenes. So, alright, yeah, for Alien Disclosure, energies. Well, I'm going to go into actually first Spirit Guided Connections. So, like when I felt God's energies, basically it's kind of like, of course you want to surround yourself with light, surround yourself with multiple lights. The biggest problem many are coming into is connecting to their guides and hearing them. Now I'm not always hearing mine either, of course mine are on divorce court or whatever it is, but we still seem to get along in some shape or form. Let's see here. A lot of it, yeah, once again the spirit guides are learning from us. And many of us are learning how to go into that direction later on in life, or later on in our existence. So with this, let's see, one moment. For connecting to spirits, it's basically how do you see your spirit guide? What do you feel around them? Now, yeah, it feels like a lot of people aren't really, you know, you're here to not necessarily connect to your guides. Well, you work through them, but you're here to connect to your angels instead, or higher self instead. But basically, it's like leave it open for a positive being, of course, that would probably be good. Of who do you feel that is around? Is it angels? Is it spirit guides? Is it higher self? Is it another version of you? Is it an alien? You know, move yourself more open to, is it a fairy being? Is it elementals? Instead of just focusing just on guides, leave your doorway open for everyone. Now, of course, even there, somebody could get a stump. It's good to be at a quiet place, sitting down, or just a slight meditation. And it takes a while to clear out the third dimensional clutter that's in our minds, basically for self-healing. Let's see. Yeah, many are definitely taking some of this way too seriously and kind of turning it into their own venture. Jeez. Yeah, it seems to be. Well, I mean, one thing with the spiritual community, the way this is all going to go into the mainstream in some shape or form is going to be growing pains. I think I'm feeling it now. And this is nothing compared to what's going to come. Yeah, it feels like now. Okay, I'm jumping around a little bit. Like 10 to 20 years, I know it's a while, for more of the spiritual vibrations to unlock. 10 to 20 years feels about right. Not to say it's not going to open now, between now and then. The idea is to continue to explore yourself, explore the energies that are around you, what you feel. Basically, other worlds for that matter. Do you feel another planet connecting to you? That's an interesting one. That's not one that I would have thought of, but you know, whatever it was, insectoids, is it whatever it might be. Make it your own. What are you connecting that others are not connecting to? You know, I connect to aliens all day. Zeta sometimes. They're usually quiet. Oh my God, has been around mostly recently. But usually I keep it quiet. Well, the guides have been around yesterday pretty heavily, as we had a little discussion of where things are going. But for timeline changes, sometimes it takes us. You know, changing timeline is not always easy. You know, it's like compromise sometimes. Sometimes it comes in the form of a job, and not always. Sometimes it comes in the form of an idea. Oh, maybe I should just try this. But then you get kind of scared. It's like, I'm not sure if I should go travel the country or something like that. So you kind of hold back on it. And then some people just go ahead and do it and screw it. Some people just go to California and just screw it. And just go move there and hope for the best. Yeah, there's this. So the transitions are definitely not easy. But it's, I don't know. If usually for transitions for a change, it would just basically keep talking to you. Obviously, when the time comes, basically, it's like I can't get this out of my head. I might as well just go for it and see what happens. For disclosure event, let's put it this way: the energies of it are going to most likely increase for those that are okay with this. It's hard to say. Will it be 2 years? Will it be before that? I would just leave it open. Just basically, just see what you feel. Now, some that are, you know, as I felt some of their agenda recently, don't always want a alien disclosure because they want the fame, they want the attention for themselves, and having this go, oh, that's not going to happen, and then, you know, there's some of that energy going out there. You'd be surprised. And some of the messages I get, you know, for channeling that comes through a channeling, some of the beings come here to kind of, I haven't mentioned this publicly, they try to get rid of people too. So they might say something that somebody might not like just to get rid of them. It doesn't happen very often, but I don't always know when it's happening, but I believe it does occur here and there. Some that just are going to cause trouble or whatever it might be. Or shed me some light of who I don't need to connect to anymore. Yeah, stuff like that. So, yeah, like I just experienced recently. Jeez. Whatever. Yeah. So, yeah, when, I guess you're getting glimpses of the growing pains as we transition into the higher dimensions. And obviously, you don't have to agree with everything that's getting channeled by everybody. Just, you know, if you're just taking it all in and seeing, I don't know, seeing what happens. An open mind is good. Going by what you feel. And you realize all of this is to help you open up your own intuition. What to trust, what not to trust. Do you have your own agendas that are kind of pushing everybody away? Put yourself on a poster somewhere and become famous, whatever it might be. More power to you. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to awaken whoever I'm here to awaken. I'm helping, yeah, my mission here is to help, you know, because I didn't come to this world like, wow, I really want to go to Earth. It's like, I don't think so. I don't think I came here willingly. I really don't think so. Because life has not been a very easy existence here. And even still now, it's not that easy. I mean, if I see myself on YouTube right now, not at all. Oh, that's another thing that I was going to mention. Before I did this, I was going to do movie reviews, but what was weird, interesting, I didn't want to show my face on video. Like anybody's going to notice that word. Not like I'm going to get that popular. But I was really big on not showing my face. It's really weird. But then when the channeling thing started, I would do other things. I would, you know, and all that stuff got taken down. It's gone now, but it's for the better. I did have a funny one. I was making fun of Steve Jobs, but anyway. But it wasn't that funny. But now I'm doing this. When I started channel, it's like I gotta have my camera. I have to be on camera. I gotta do this, and I know what I'm here to do. Right when I started, it was on the 15th of March. Yeah. That was in March, which is funny. It was on a holiday. Well, holiday somewhere. So it's like I knew I need to be on camera. I need to record everything I do and put it on YouTube. I don't know what I'm going to do, how this is all going to work, but this is it. And here we are. So, you know, it's not any of this, you know, like I didn't look at this. You know, and that was another thing where the hecklers is coming after me. It's like, oh, you create a comic. No one else is doing that. It's like, I don't compare myself to other channelers or anybody else. This is my thing. This is part of me. The rabbit is part of me. You know, add all the alien stuff too, but that's part of me. I don't care about all the other guys. I can care less about any of them. You know, so that's not how we operate here. That's not how we roll. So yeah, I'm not trying to compete with them or anything like that. Just, of course, I'm seen as I am, but I'm really not. Whatever, I give up. You can't win. You just can't. But I think about my next life as a Smurf might be pretty good. Especially, there's only a Smurfette, but how does that work? That's freaking weird. That is a very... What kind of world is this? Jeez. Talk about male-dominated. Jeez. Anyway. I wonder how that show ever hit the... First, I was the cycle. Smurfs are high psychedelic. You can look at them. There's only one girl. It's very bizarre. Okay, never mind. Sorry about that. I don't know why that's even coming up. Anyway, sorry about that. I never lost my train of thought. Yeah, for alien disclosure, yeah, for just I already forgot what I was talking about earlier, but anyway, yeah, for the alien disclosure stuff, just go by what you're feeling. Anything can occur. A lot of it's probably going to happen. I think some people are waking up more to this, might see like government stuff. If you pay attention to a little bit of it or any of it or none of it, you might feel just a wave of energies that have not been here before. Because I believe it's not, you know, not just the alien energy. It's the spirit world that's coming in more into this planet. It's connecting more to us. It's opening up the doorway. And that's really what this is all about. It's not about the aliens. I mean, it's part of it. It's about the elementals. 10 to 20 years, you're going to see elementals here more in public. Possible. That would, you know. Yeah, because like alien disclosure was 2 years, but I believe that it was strengthened between now and then. Anything. I mean, a lot of people want more. They want more of this to come out. So there might be ships in the skies that'll hit the mainstream, instead of calling it SpaceX, I'll call it something else. Anything is possible. I think it's, you know, I don't know. They're not telling me anything, but I think it's a highly likely. Will it hit the news? They'll just call it SpaceX. Possibly. We just had that one, what was it, last year? That ship was in the sky, but I think some are going to be a little bit more obvious. But it's hard to say. Yeah, I've seen as crazy people talking about this, but we are going into a time of awareness. And the old ways of doing things are all going to go away. Channeling will probably go away eventually, as we as this starts to erupt. Basically, that would be fascinating. That would be really. It feels 2 years. I just got it. Yeah, it still feels 2 years. But once again, what's going to occur between now and then? See, I felt September, but I'm also feeling October. I mean, July is, yeah, we're going into, you know, we're still pretty good into July and the cycles of the planets. It's like this is the month of quiet, but also energy transformation. And in the next couple of months, we'll start feeling the wave. Excuse me. Let's see, August. I'm not feeling a whole lot in August. Anything is possible. September, October. At this moment. I don't know. October might be a hot month for alien activity. August maybe something. It's hard to say. It seems to be a quiet month at this moment. Calm before the storm. September. Maybe the end of September. Sorry. Yeah, it's been a heavy mind day. Yeah, the whole weekend's been kind of heavy, but as for what's going on, it's been a kind of a tough environment. Let's see. Yeah, September. Of course, once again, go by what you feel. Yeah, it's like don't go by what I'm picking up on. Especially when it comes down to disclosure or anything. A God crying. A weird Smurf. Weird fucking Smurfs. Just, it's my next incarnation. I thought about incarnating as Optimus Prime in my next lifetime as a transforming robot. But I'm not sure. I might add too much drama. Anyway. That'd probably be too much drama, but I don't know about that. You just transform and drive away. Anyway, can't drive away forever, I guess. Anyway, I'm sorry. What have I been smoking? Not nothing. Maybe I should start. Anyway. But yeah, around let's see. Yeah, August feels like, I mean, anything's possible in August. Once again, yeah, July is like a hot month of energy transformation. Anything goes. Had Russia. Not seeing a whole lot this week. Who knows? August. I guess anything goes, but it still feels very quiet. It feels like around the end of September. I don't know. October. It's a possibility, like fighter jets in the sky and some ship is flying on its way out. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. Now, anything anomaly between now, you know, that's another thing. Next year, let's see. Next year, of course, we still have this year. Come on, man. Next year seems to be another. It's like a year of breaking apart old traditions. Doesn't mean it's going to be huge. Maybe a lot of businesses will go bankrupt. Like, well, Sears, if you live in the U.S., I don't know why it's even still existing. There might be some major bankruptcies possibly next year. It's hard to say. You already had the signs of them already. It's like the ships already sank. They just haven't made it public yet. Yeah, it's like next year is the year of the breakdown. It's like it's hard to say what will break down, but it's not going to happen all at once. But it might be kind of a chaotic year as for the old traditions to disintegrate little by little. Nothing major, then again, who knows, but not giving me that full detail, but you know, they're not going to, I mean, they tell you the full details of this stuff. It's just, it feels like a lot of things are going to start breaking down next year in some shape or form. Just have to wait and see. This year might be leading up to, October might lead up to it possibly. Now, in past years, we've had the financial crisis in September, and yeah, that of course 9/11, September. So not to say any of those things are going to happen, but it's in September. It's fun. My birthday is in September, which is kind of interesting. It was on September 11th, luckily. Some people do have that on their birthday, but it seems to be a month of transition. Of course, the financial crisis, I don't think that was in September. Come to think of it, I forget what that was, but anyway, I think it was around that time, wasn't it? Shit, I have to look that up. It was before the election. Maybe it was October. It was before the election. That's all I remember. I remember when it happened. I remember, yeah, looking at the newspaper, and it was like Bear Stearns was in the newspaper, and then the next day, everything was collapsing. It's like, holy shit. It's like, geez, just I had no idea anything was going to happen. So anyway, but yeah, it feels like October is going to be a hot month of activity of some kind. When I say that, I mean alien anomalies. Not to say August will be nothing. It's just I'm not getting anything, but that doesn't mean nothing's going to happen. Anything can occur. Anything's possible. So it might be a month they just don't want me to connect with. Either way, it doesn't matter. So we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, and this, it's like the breakdown. I really do feel it. I mean, I know it sounds weird, but it's like the breakdown of third dimension. It's like the break. I'm serious. It's like it's not going to break down all. I mean, it's a big machine. It's like, how is that going to break down overnight? Far from it. But I tell you, the breakdown third dimension, it's going to happen. You can say it's kind of happening now. It's going to start speeding up in the next couple months. Not fully. I mean, it doesn't mean businesses are going to go out of business, but you know, I think the high vibrations are going to truly. I mean, people are talking about the event, right? So we just have to keep an open mind. I really believe third dimension is going to start watching its. You know, not all at once. No, it might not be. You know, it feels like the vibrations of it aren't as strong as they used to be. Like the infrastructure holding it up is kind of getting old. And as with any transition, any change, it's you know, it's funny. This brings up and I'm gonna put this out there. This is kind of out of nowhere, but at work we're doing, like, we did work for a birthday party for a kid, and it's like what, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, whatever it is. I don't even get involved with that crap, but it was 1920s theme, which is super weird. Oh, it's just like 1920s, huh? Yeah, and nobody believes in reincarnation, right? And I think it was 2 kids, but yeah, I don't think it was a parent's idea either. And I've seen this kid before because we do work for the family, and it looks like a kid from a person from the 1920s. Got some little dog, got all of his mannerisms. It's like, it's pretty funny when you think about it. I mean, it's all in front of us. You just gotta look at it. So yeah, like breakdown of 3D. I should put that in the title, but I don't know how I'm titling it. I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time I get here. Not to say it's going to be anything that's going to be major, like businesses major one. I mean, next year, if it's businesses going down, the signs are already there. It's hard to say what. I don't keep track of that stuff, but it's possibly major bankruptcies next year. This year is kind of like they're kind of throwing water on the fire. it's a possibility. As for what's going to happen after that, it's like I said, it's not going to be major either way. The third dimension, everything that's holding it up is sort of going to start to unravel. Next year is that year, and we're like in the beginning stages of it. Many of them are talking about the event already, and that's what the event's all about, right? It's about a new Earth coming in. So how does that work exactly? It's a slow burn, but you're going to get glimpses of it. Now, not to say you won't get it this year. Might, like August, between the rest of this year. Just like it feels like it's going to be economy related, but not necessarily. Go by what, once again, go by what you're feeling. You might not feel anything yet, but you might be feeling the beginning stages of it. It's like an earthquake that has not fully happened yet, but you feel like something's up. I don't know what the hell it is. That's what I'm picking up on. Not just, once again, it's not going to be anything humongous, but then again, you never know. It's just we're going to go in new time. I mean, how you have change has to occur, right? So we just have to wait and see. It's just the vibrations are going to shift to a more clear reality. Once again, not majorly. So you just have to see what happens. And those that having problems with my channel, that's tough. Spirit guide, let's see, I'm trying to remember everything else. Spirit guide awakening too. Yeah, you know, the thing about spirit guides, why aren't they coming to people? Why aren't they like higher self connections? What's the story on all of that? Yeah, it's different for everybody. You mean I want to put this out there. It's like some people just aren't meant to really. I don't want to say that, but some aren't really meant to have a very close connection to them. They have their reasons. It doesn't mean your guides and everybody's not working through you. They are. It's just your focus is on another plane. So is it that important? Not really. You can connect to, an old grandfather that crossed over. Who is it? Make it your own, because not everybody's the same. Not everybody needs to talk to your guides. Not everybody has to talk to their higher self. Everybody has their own pattern of it might be like a Smurf. I'm sorry, but I had to put that up there. A dinosaur. I know, I'm sorry. But seriously, I mean, it's just what works for you. Is it an AI being? Is it a robot? What works for you? Obviously, surround yourself with light. Make sure it's a light being. Well, in most cases, it will be. Some cases are just... And some just have days of our lives all around them. I know who that is. Heckling my channel, but that's okay. But... Yeah, what works for you? It might be something that people aren't used to. I don't know why I'm getting this Playboy bunny. It might be a Playboy bunny that's talking to you. It might be the rabbit, Jake the Rabbit. Maybe it's him. I don't think it's going to be him, but you never know. It's just everybody operates differently. So, like in your energy field, once again, surround yourself with light. Put as much energy, positive energies around you to make sure you're connected to the right being, because somebody else can come in there, and pose as your guide or whatever. The way you know that is if it's a lower energy. It's like, oh wait, that's just me. No, it's not you, it's them. If they say they're from Romania, or if you feel like a dark presence around you, bring light to it, do a meditation on it, and clear that. So yeah, I'm pretty aware of these type of energies, but some just like to create drama. I'm fully aware of all that stuff. Trust me, I've gotten hit by that stuff pretty heavily. I know how to keep it away, but anyways, I guess not everybody's believing that, and that's up to them. That's fine. Some have their own agendas and stuff like that, and they just want to put me in a dark light to shine light on themselves, whatever. That's why this is so entertaining to be in this role. It's not easy, but then again, nothing's easy. But it's like, jeez, it's a spiritual community. Can't we all get along? No, we'll just throw gasoline on each other and light ourselves on fire. Okay, well, maybe not. Shit. I'm still waiting for my invite for all those other channel panels and all that stuff. I haven't got anything, and that's just as well. So that's all right. But yes, connecting to guides, yeah, just, you know, obviously you want to surround yourself with all kinds of positive energies, and, you know, just, it comes in through your thought patterns. There's different ways for them to connect, and sometimes it might just not be time yet, but there's got to be some way of breaking through for you to connect to your guides in some shape or form. You do it through automatic writing or some kind of shape. There's got to be some way for you to get your, or just be yourself. That's the other thing. Just be yourself. Trust your instincts. And just be you and not worry about it. And that's the other thing. Just not worry about what is your highest good, and just follow your instincts and follow your path. So yeah, it's different for everybody. Some aren't here to fully connect to their guides, just the way it is, or anybody for that matter. As a soul contract that's going to be a mystery to all of us, it doesn't mean it has to be a mystery for everyone. And some do connect to their guides, and their guides end up to be their own ego, and end up getting situations, so that's fine. But yeah, it's not like everybody has to connect to your guides and all that, but it's a different path for everything. So, now that we are here, I'll bring in somebody. You can check their ID at the door of who they are. Let's see here. Go by whatever feels, whatever. Welcome to Earth. Jeez. Planet Archon. Jeez. As you watch careers being created, they just go after those that already have a somewhat of a career and just throw dirt on all of us. It's like, jeez. More power to you. So, alright. Okay, we're bringing in higher self energies. That's new. I haven't done that before. And give you a message from the spirit world. So, alright, much love. Take care. Blessings. Alright, here we go. Greetings to you. We are angelic energies, here to bring enlightenment to your world. And our message to you is just to be yourself, not to worry about others. There are many of you that are worrying about others. Yes, to build a career, bring a foundation. Well, that is to find yourself. Many are trying to find their place on the world. What matters most is you are being yourself, following the path that you feel is right for you. If you don't know what path it is, yes, you look around and mimic and copy others until you find your own brand of character, personality. In this focus, many of you are, yes, starting the fire of a new vibration on this world. And many of you are wondering about the mechanics, the spiritual mechanics of how to go about it. How to bring in this new earth. How to allow it to synchronize with this dimension. How does a higher dimension synchronize with a third dimension? Where are you bringing into this environment as new? Many of you already know what that is. But as for bringing these vibrations into your earth, you are going to doorways into astral, and astrally bringing this earth into a new paradigm. As for thoughts, feelings, things that are brought into your world, your space programs was brought to you from astral, your current ones. As many of you want to go back into space, but this time everyone's invited instead of just a few people. So yes, this is an astral gift to all of you, but you have all been working on it. So not just go into the skies, but to go everywhere. Not just to go out in space, but to travel the world, the universe. And to do that, to spiritually upgrade. To not be afraid of your old self. The old I can't do that human. Because many of you are here to train the humans into the new way of looking at things. And follow what's within. Some, yes, are looking for fame and gratitude. Let them get their fame and gratitude. That's what they need. But many of you just want to help others and bring self-satisfaction in a calm way. Follow your steps into the new world. Now realize your space program is giving you glimpses of where you are heading. Much more to come. Bigger ships. Ships that can go into space and much further. Where did that technology come from? And you will be able to connect to that. Because more of your space fleet increases. Your alien friends will be not too far away. Yes, there will be different types of disclosure here. All kinds. How many here are ready to welcome that? You already know who you are. Many have actually wanted to put a stop to it. And you already feel they have different ways of doing it. They have they spin it around. But just follow your path. What matters is what you want. Just follow your energies. Yes, if you want guidance from different places, that's fine. But remember, it's all within you to find your way. What do you see in the future? How do you feel this new earth? What do you think it will be? The idea is to trust yourself. And it will all come together down the road. But you're giving hints of your future at this time. You don't have all this happening, at least for space travel, out of nowhere. For just entertainment. Now, yes, many of you are channeling aliens for entertainment purposes. Well, you're getting ready. You understand. It's getting used to the higher vibrations. Also, how is it at a higher vibration? Well, entertainment is there to get you used to that. As that we brought into your world in the 3D. It's another way of going into the 4D. So, everything matters. Yes, there is darkness here, but there's also light. Darkness wants to have their footprint here, but light does too. You're all here to work together to bring in the world that you are already visualizing in your minds. So, many of you are working towards the future of humans on Earth and humans in space. You are connecting to alien vibrations now. You're all part of it that wish to be a part of it. It's inevitable, isn't it? Well, let the information flow through to see yourself more clearly. Send you energies in your enlightenment stage. Blessings always. Alright. Blessings everyone. Have a great week.